Are you good at multitasking? Well, imagine trying to set up a brand new country and fight a war at the same time. That's what Congress was doing in 1775, until it became clear that organizing war was a full-time job. In 1776, Congress created a new body to manage the fight against the British, the Board of War and Ordnance. John Adams chaired the board, and he was joined by 4 members of Congress. They were responsible for raising new army units, overseeing supply chains, prisoners of war, military funding, liaising between Congress and the army, and record-keeping. All in all, far too much work for a handful of congressmen. So, in 1777, a new Board of War was appointed, made up of senior officers like General Horatio Gates. They could focus on their duties full-time, and they understood military organization. But the creation of the new board raised an interesting question. Who was calling the shots? George Washington, Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, or Horatio Gates, leader of the Board of War? Gates was ambitious and felt no great loyalty to Washington. He allied himself with Thomas Conway, an officer who was publicly critical of Washington. It started to look like Gates was using the board as a route to gain power. George Washington was not easily outmaneuvered, though. He quickly solidified his support in Congress, and Gates was sacked. For around 3 years, the board members carried on the difficult and demanding work of running the war. When the conflict ended, Congress decided to replace it with the Secretary of War, and chose Benjamin Lincoln for the job. The Board of War didn't exactly achieve glory, but its role was essential, keeping the army on its feet so Congress could focus on creating the United States of America.